And we live, baby.
Welcome back. It's another episode of Bully Season, COVID edition. I apologize. You know what I mean? Different view, different, but safety conditions. Back with G, and I would say amazing, but you're so much more than amazing. Like you do 1,000 things.
Thank you.
So I don't even know. This
Thank
is
you.
really, by the way, I don't even know what to like. Just going through your list of things, like you're always moving, which is absolutely amazing. Would say you're a dancer, professional dancer, but you do so much more than that.
Yeah, I would say that.
Yeah, like okay, so like, how would you introduce yourself? Because I wouldn't even know because you do so much.
Um, I really wouldn't put a cap on. I would just say creative.
Well,
If
yeah,
I had to sum it up in one word, creative.
like it's like it's an artist. Like you just
Yes,
have
it's an art.
it's an art, and you do so much.
Mm-hmm.
It all like blends in together.
Yep, absolutely.
So just start off with the dancing. Like, how did the dancing come about?
Um, I've been dancing all my life. I mean, I'm not trying to go into anybody's age right now, but I was in the era of the box,
Okay.
and so it was some pretty dope videos on a box, and coming up Missy Elliott and a whole lot of other other people, Michael Jackson, Janet Jackson, you get what I'm saying, Paula Abdul, and a lot of other people that were in videos, Jennifer Lopez, she was a fly girl on In
In
Living
Living
Color, you
Color,
get what I'm
yeah.
saying. So it was just like, I love the fly girls, they was just everything to me, you get what I'm saying. It's like, how are they moving this fast, jumping on knees, flipping, you know what I mean? It's just, so I always was into dance ever since I was little. Um, when I got to grammar school, it was something I had to take, which was like ballet and jazz and stuff like that. And I can say I was a little rebellious to it because it was like I had to do it. So it was like, I don't want to do it. When you forced to do
I know
something, it's
that
kind of
feeling.
like not fun, kind of, sort of, and it was new to me because I was more into hip hop and more of like the sassy kind of, dancing or whatever. So it was new. So it was kind of, I was kind of like standoff to it. When I got to high school, I was in the band. So I was into like majorette dancing and stuff like that. So dance entered my life again. So I started like doing all kind of showcases. And then it just took off from there. I never really stopped, to be honest with you. But professionally, I would say I started doing it maybe 2, 3 years ago, I would say. Getting really, really into it, actually started training, paying for training classes, going to different dance conventions and stuff like that. Started to invest in it more, should I say.
Well, from even just watching your page and watching your videos, like just from the box, I remember watching the box every night. Like I had to watch the box every night. See
I got
what
in trouble all the time for ordering video.
listen, LL Cool J, listen, getting it on. That's like my favorite video they put in the box. I
Uh-huh.
mix it. Um, background story. My mother actually put me in dance. So
Mm,
I've done African, I've done tap, I've done classical, jazz, African. Like I've done literally everything. So from watching your videos, I can see how you've done everything, but you
mm,
still put a hip hop twist on it,
mm-hmm.
which is dope. It has its own flavor. So it's all like you incorporate everything because it's just an amazing thing you do. I see you, if I'm not sure, you teach classes as well.
Yeah, I do. And what I try to do is I try to bring something different to the classes because I tell everybody in my class I'm a raw dancer. I don't uh classify myself as a trained dancer per se, as people would say, if as opposed to a person that will go with what is the dance school called? Alvin,
Hmm.
or a school like that, or like Juilliard or something, that they're really
Yeah.
trained, and I feel like people have more appreciation for a raw dancer coming into a room with a raw dancer because there's no judgment, there's no competition in the room because we're all learning from each other, we're vibing off of the energy, you get what I'm saying. So that's where my love for doing classes comes from. That's why I actually started doing them, to just show other raw dancers that it's okay to come out to a class. Nobody's judging you. Everybody's in this room to dance, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to take off stress, whether it's to, take away from just their day at work. You don't know what anybody is going through when they walk through that door. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just all a matter of vibes and energy. So That's what I like to bring to the classes.
I think being a raw dancer is, but I think some of the most greatest dancers in the world are raw dancers.
Yeah. Hmm.
I think
Absolutely.
when they're trained, everything is technical and everything is here. And then when you're raw, you come up with the most amazing things from being
Hmm.
a raw dancer.
Yep.
And I think from I think with the like being a raw dancer too, like it comes more with the feeling, like you're actually feeling. You're not really thinking too technical about like any moves. Like it's coming.
Hmm.
That's real love.
The thing is, some of the most is the rawest dancers we actually love, like James Brown. You know, he didn't have any training. Michael Jackson,
Hmm.
moonwalk is nothing technical or professional about the moonwalk. Chris Brown
Right.
is as raw as you could possibly get.
Absolutely. Love
Mario
that
is
man.
as raw as you absolutely get, and those are the dances that we love. And then
Hmm.
dance is such an expression, an outlet, especially in the world we coming in. So like you're blessing people with an outlet. Just how we listen to music, like we all wish we can dance, or
Yeah.
we've all listened to music in our head and just had a whole routine built up. Like, well, I could dance. This is the routine. I like, look,
Hmm.
think about the greatest video. The greatest videos we love, they had the dance break.
Absolutely.
Those was the movies. Like, so dance
Hmm.
also see that you act.
Yeah. I went to a performing arts high school, Rosa Parks High School. I'm from Jersey, so we have a performing arts high school called Rosa Parks High School. It's literally nothing but arts. You literally have to get accepted into the school. It's like college. You literally have to wait
Yeah,
for an
one of those
acceptance
schools.
letter. You get what I'm saying?
Hmm.
Audition, wait for your letter. That's basically what it is. And we had a drama program. So we used to have times where we would do spring concerts. So we would collab. Everybody would collab, or you would have like a midterm, and you could collab with anybody from another major or something like that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
So it was always opportunities there. I actually went to a camp called Stage Door Manor. It's actually an acting camp where we learned how to speak in different languages, like
Hey.
speaking French, and giving the British accent on stage and stage presence and stuff. So, and that was since seventh grade. So, I mean, I've always been around it. And then I also got into acting because I'm a play fiend. Okay, I love comedies, Martin, like anything funny, I can like spit it out.
Hey.
Movies, you know what I mean? So I'm always playing around with stuff.
Listen,
Uh.
I look, I love acting. Like I think I can act. I think I'd be dope acting.
Yeah,
Oh,
honestly, me too.
I think I'd be dope acting. Like I'm gonna tell you how. Like I went to Broadway a
Hmm.
couple times, and it's foreign. Like I'm from the hood. I'm from the Jacks. Like
Hmm.
going to Broadway wasn't really my thing. I seen The Color Purple, and I seen The Temptations on Broadway, and I'm
Mm.
like, yo, this is so. So you actually watch movies from a different eye than most of us
Hmm.
would because your background is performing art.
Hmm. Yep, absolutely. I read into more things, I would say, because I mean, I still am around it now. And then my dad kind of introduced me to acting and stuff at an early age. Not really acting, but performing, should I say? Let me say that. Only because
Yeah,
my
performance is
dad
cool.
was a DJ. My
Hey.
dad was into music, and he had a group. And when we were young, I think I was like 2 when I like recited my first song, and I was like touring at the age of 4. I was on a radio station in New York at the age of 5. I've always been performing on stages, so I've always had the discipline and stage presence and knowing how to perform. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
when the acting came in, it wasn't really
So
that much of a switch. You know what I mean?
it's like,
Because
is it a switch or is it just natural? Like, is it just
It's
like,
it was
natural.
really natural. Like we literally had rehearsals every day. My dad had a studio in the basement he built. We literally went down there for hours a day and worked on, looking at the crowd, switching your microphone in your hand. Like we literally went through stuff like that. It was crazy. It was 3 of us: my brother, my sister, and me,
oh,
and
so
my
you're
dad.
pretty much a performer at heart. You can perform in this.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, okay, so what's your favorite? Give me 3 of your top favorite movies and 3 of your top favorite actors.
Oh, 3 of my top favorite movies. Jesus
Usually, like,
Christ.
You said top three.
usually
Oh,
people that
top
actually act
3.
is see things totally different.
You want to know what's so crazy? Because I have a different taste too. Because my dad was into karate movies. So one of my
Okay.
top favorite movies is Five Deadly Venoms. Oh my God.
I seen that movie like 2 days ago. Amazing.
That movie right there.
It never gets old.
Bro.
It never gets old.
I think I still got that.
Ever.
I think I still got it somewhere in the crib. Like it got
Like that's a movie
every
right
household
there.
got it.
What other movie? Top three. Sheesh, you got me with the top three because I got a lot more than three.
I do too. It's difficult to. It'll switch every month.
Ooh, Harlem Nights.
Harlem Nights.
Classic.
They are hilarious. Okay.
Classic.
What other movie? Ooh. Dang, y'all really getting me for real.
It's like you get.
If I had to think
more.
of like a funny or because I like more funny movies than action movies or anything like that.
So let the last.
I would have to say Blue Street.
Blue Street.
That's funny thing. I was gonna watch that. Like I seen it. I gotta go back to Blue Street. Martin is classic.
He's funny. He's hilarious. He's like
right.
My favorite part of the Blue Streak though is when he came with the pizza. He was
with the teeth in and with the suit on. I know exactly what part.
Yo,
God. He had the tracksuit with the afro. Yo,
funniest part of the movie, but yeah, I'm just like a jokester all the way around. So,
top 3 actors.
Who?
So does this include actresses?
Yeah,
it's actors and actresses.
Actor and actresses.
Top 3 performers. So I think that's like a different list.
Like that it is, but it's like, what's his name? Liam
Neeson.
Liam Nelson. Okay,
yeah, that's
my boy. That's my boy right there. Him, Denzel.
I think Denzel's in everybody's top. Like, isn't like you cannot have a top nothing without Denzel.
Yeah,
no, he's
because
good.
it was out of Denzel.
Or Will.
I know what you mean.
But I have to go with Denzel. And then women.
Yo, people sleep on Will too.
Yeah, they do.
People sleep on Will.
But a woman. I forget her name all the time. But she played. Do you guys watch P-Valley?
I watch. Look, P-Valley, my shit.
She played the mother. She played the blind mother. What's her name?
Matter of fact, she made the shit pie and Help. Remember, she made the
Coretta Devine.
Yep, she made the shit pie. She made the shit pie and Help when she cut the shit pie for the white lady who gave it to her. Listen, look, I watch movies. I watch movies. Let me see. My top 3. Top 3, I'm gonna go Denzel, Jamie Foxx, Leonardo DiCaprio would be my top 3.
DiCaprio.
Damn, forgot about Leonardo.
Top 3 movies. The 5 Heartbeats. Blue Hill Avenue. A lot of people don't even know about Blue Hill Avenue. It was a low budget.
I love Blue Hill Avenue though.
It was a low budget movie, but it was fire. Like, look, it was
fire.
The third one.
I cried when they killed Simon a little bit. I ain't even gonna hold you.
20 he wrote the T on the wall in blood. That should break my heart every time I see it. And his mother was crying at the funeral. Like, why you let him kill my baby? Listen, you about to get me a
For real though. Yeah, it took me out.
Yeah. What's the third? Yeah. See, the third one is a toss up. Third one depending on my mood, because I can go House Party 2.
You said House Party 2?
House Party 2. Only because a pajama jam. You had Ralph Tresvant performing on stage. You had Tony performing on stage. That's just for fun. I got House Party 2. Class Act, Sister Act 2.
See them all good movies.
Sister Act 2.
Look,
I try to hit that high note.
Look, Juice, Higher Learning. Poetic Justice. Listen. You know what?
Yeah, Lean on Me was one of my movies too. Set It
Boomerang.
Off.
I put Boomerang as my third.
Oh, set it off. You said what?
Boomerang.
Oh,
Oh
boomerang.
yeah.
See, Set It Off. Set It Off breaks my heart because I know how it's gonna end. I can't even. I
Every
don't
time.
think- I think after I watch the full movie, I can't even watch the full movie no more. I turned it off right when she stopped the car and light the cigarette. I'm like, I can't even watch
That's,
this.
that's it.
Word up, right?
They could have ended it right there.
Get it right there. Okay, another top three. If you could dance on stage with three people, who would it be?
Ooh, Chris Brown, Tiana Taylor.
So no hesitation for this one.
Ooh, those are my
Tiana,
first two, right off the
Tiana
bat.
Taylor, Chris Brown.
The third one, I gotta think of energy. I gotta think of Missy Elliott.
And
No
Missy.
You know what?
That's a crazy four right there. That's a crazy four on stage.
I think Tiana Taylor is so underrated. It's like
Yo,
like it's disrespectful. And you know what the problem is? I think the problem is, I think she's so talented in so many different areas that they look over her because she can do everything.
Yeah.
Like if she was just a great singer, I think she would get more praise for being a great singer. Or if she was a great rapper or just a great dancer, she'd do more of that. But because she can literally do everything, like I can sing, I can rap on my album, I can produce my album, I can shoot my videos, I can actually do the whole dance choreography through all my videos. Like I am the complete package, and I don't get like it's crazy. And
I don't gotta pay none of y'all.
Yes, and I'm such a like
Right.
I'm such a huge fan of hers because she does so much, and that's dope. Like that's I think she's amazing. Y'all, you would actually fit perfect with her. Y'all would dance.
I love her.
That'd be perfect.
Love her. I loved
Yeah,
her
we
since
got
she was a
we
YouTube
definitely
sensation.
gotta see that happen.
Oh, you know what? I'm gonna have to switch my top three. New Jersey Drive may be in my top three.
You focus.
It can't New Jersey Drive might be in my top three. Might be in my top three. So when it comes to the acting, are you planning to do any plays? Are you like movies? What like
Crazy thing is I just did a project with a woman named Tiana Von Johnson. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Tiana Von Johnson.
I've heard of the name in a couple projects around the city.
So, well, she's she pushes creatives, you know. She has her own business going on, ambitious body, stuff like that. And she has a project that she put out with a woman named Rosie. Rosie actually writes for people in the industry such as Little Mo and a couple of other people. They put a fitness album together of 8 songs, and it's basically just what it is, a fitness album. And she reached out to me to be the lead choreographer with another individual. Her name is Kira Anderson. She has Pretty Big Movement. It's the first international big women's dance company for big bone women. And we actually were acting and choreographed all 8 visuals for this project. And it's actually supposed to be coming out pretty soon. I know the album is out on iTunes right now. As far as like the visuals, I have a couple on my page of like the promotional videos, but as far as like the whole entire project hasn't come out. So basically, I got an opportunity to act in this. The videos are based around a story around me.
Okay.
Basically about going through my life, dancing and stuff like that. There's a little meditation song or whatever. So basically, it's like I'm in a counselor, and I'm going to this counselor, and she's giving me the prescription, and the prescription is the Body Yaddy Workout Party, which is hence the name of the album. So basically, it goes through each song. In each song, I'm going through a maze of each things, and it's leading up to like a whole love story kind of thing, and it's just.
It sounds
she
dope.
put a whole production together. It's pretty dope. I can't wait to see the whole thing.
This really sounds dope. So what type of choreographer are you? Are you the one that be clapping? Like when you choreograph a dance routine, do you do it in your head or do you dance it out first?
I do it in my head, and honestly speaking, I sit down. I'm not standing up. If that's weird to people.
It makes sense. It literally it makes sense.
Yeah. So
Crazy as it seems, it
I'll
makes
do it in my head sitting down and I'll move my body. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like to
sense.
see what I'm doing. And then once I feel like I have like an 8 count together, then I'll get up and then I'll try it together. And if it fits, I'll be like, oh, all right. I'll do it a couple more times and then I'll sit back down to let it marinate. So that's really how I create.
Is
To
it
be
hard?
honest.
Is it hard to teach people dance?
Um, no, it's not really hard. It's only hard if the person who's learning is making it hard, to be honest. Um, I try not to do moves that I know I really can't do myself. I can't go in there looking crazy now. So, but I also don't want to make it too easy to the point where people aren't getting challenged. You know what I mean? If they are coming to get a training, you know what I'm saying? So I make it easy enough for a beginner to learn, but also I make it intense enough for somebody who's training to get the training that they actually need, leaving knowing that they learned something new. You know?
You screaming, pick it up, pick your feet
Right.
up. I need more energy.
Yeah, that part.
Ah,
So
see. I would just like to be in the back just to watch. You know how they have, you know, I forgot what music video that was. Was that a Janet Jackson music video? Was that
oh no.
How Love Goes? Yeah, matter of fact, in my mind, remember how Love Goes when they was all sitting in the living room?
Oh
And
yeah.
they go play the tape. So,
That's
listen,
my
I,
video
I
right there. I love that video.
I live in like music videos and movies. Like I can relate anything to a music video or a movie.
Mhm.
Like you know what? That'd be dope in the movie. So other than that project you coming up, like what other projects do you have coming up? Because you move a lot.
Um, well, right now I have the studio space in Jersey where I do double headers every Friday. So I do 2 classes every Friday, which is from 6 to 8, and I do a hip hop piece. And then I do a heels piece from 9 to 11. So basically, I give females or dancers in general just an opportunity to give 2 in 1. They don't want to take 2 classes during the week. You take two in one day. You get hip hop, you get heels.
You have a lot of men that
Um,
come to your classes too.
yeah, I do. I do. I have men that come out. Not too many straight men.
Oh, listen, it's dope. Like it's just the fact that like it's dance is dance. Like it don't
Mhm.
matter straight. It
Yeah.
really can
But
you
where I'm
tell me
from, not for nothing, and that's why I appreciate New York and dance and how dancers in New York appreciate it so much.
Yeah.
Because out here it's like it's all stereotypical things. You get what I'm saying? People are like, oh, I don't want to do this because I don't want anybody to say this about me, or I don't want to go into this kind of field because people are gonna judge me for this or say this or say that. I come from a place like that. You know what I mean? And not to just say the city I live in, Jersey, period. And maybe you guys have people out there like that as well, but that are so close minded.
Mhm.
But it's a lot over here, and like I said, that's why I appreciate dancers in New York more because it's like they're not afraid to go in a ballet class, men, you get what I'm saying? Or a girl is not afraid to go in an all male hip hop class and
Yeah.
tear it down with all the dudes. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Show
and
out.
you know, and it's just if everybody had that kind of confidence and everything, it will wear off on other people and it'll, break the cycle of people just being down on themselves because people have a lot of talent
yeah.
and they just let it go to waste because of everything else that's happening around them.
I think people focus on too much like on other people's lives than
Mhm.
focus on their own life. Like I don't give a damn. Like as long as you're true and you are who you are, like you're perfectly fucking fine. Like you're
Mhm.
absolutely fine. Like I have a cousin. My cousin came out. He came out gay like a couple years ago. That's my
Mhm.
favorite cousin in the world. That's my heart. My favorite cousin in the world. So I had an idea, but I never questioned about it. Like you are who you are, whether what you do or not. So we was all talking. We was all talking. He came out, and my whole family started to shun him because he was doing that. And he came to me one day, and he was like, "Yo, like you not gonna leave me?" I'm like, "What the fuck am I doing?" That don't change your heart or that don't change your
Right.
soul. That don't change if you're a good person or a bad person. That don't change nothing. That is your lifestyle. If you're happy with who you are, I'm happy with who you are. And I think people don't have that mindset or that like they worry too much about
Mhm.
other shit and don't even know who they are in the aspect of if you actually focus on who you were, you would be a better person than focus on how everybody else living their life. But to go,
Absolutely.
I see you're actually a mental health advocate, which is
Hmm.
I think that's I think dance is a huge part of your mental advocate. How did that come about?
Um, because I had a couple points in my life. I'm not gonna say just one because not for nothing. As human beings, we all grow every day.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Um, but I had this breakdown, about 2 years ago. I lost my dad. But even before that, you know what I mean? I did the radio with G and a couple of other people. And it was just a lot of other things that just was, happened at that point in time. 'Cause like I said, it was about 2 years ago. But I went through like a mental break, like hard. You know what I mean? I felt like everybody was against me. I didn't trust anybody. I didn't want to talk to anybody. I wanted to do my own thing. All I did was want to work and just do what I wanted to do. I
Hmm.
shut people out. You know what I'm saying? Not really wanting to talk to anybody, just going off of my own emotions.
Mhm.
I cost myself relationships, you know what I'm saying, that I had to later on mend, but then it still became a problem because I still was holding on to things within myself. Then I lost my dad. So when I lost my dad, it was like, underlying feelings with him as well, because, not for nothing, love my dad to death, but, and he provided whatever. That's not an issue at all. You know what I'm saying? But the ways he uh chose to speak to us wasn't the best, shall I say?
Tough
So it
love.
kind of,
Tough love.
yeah, to get tough love, it was, I didn't understand that. You get what I'm saying? And it took me a while. It took me a while. No, for real. Like, honestly speaking, it really took me a while. And then when he passed, I really started to understand what he was saying to me, and that's what drove me crazy too.
Mm.
You get what I'm saying? So it was like, nah, you gotta look into stuff like this, like, and then dealing with anxiety. You get what I'm saying already, and I don't even take medication for that. So I'm always on edge, heart beating. I don't know what you're saying to me is right, is true. You know what I'm saying? So I just had to
Anxiety
start,
is a real thing. Anxiety is a real thing.
man.
I deal with
I
it.
sit sometimes and I just be like, it started to get to a point where like I literally would cry over nothing sometimes. You know what I mean? Just because my body felt like doing it.
Too much emotion and you don't know how to express it.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I try to, you know what I mean? I try to just say little things on my story, or, give a little message out there just to let people know. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's people out here that's dealing with these type of things. We're all human. We all deal with it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? It's just a matter of what you choose to do to come out of it. You know what I mean? We all relapse at some point. I'm still learning. I'm not totally cured 1,000% of what I'm going through. You get what I'm saying? But I'm taking the steps. And I
But
feel
that
like as long as I'm doing that, you get
yeah.
what I'm saying? I'm able to guide somebody else. You know
I
what I
think
mean? Like I said, we all fumble backwards, but
I think that what
pick it
makes
back
the
up.
message pure. Like if I'm still going through it, I'm teaching you as I'm going through it. Like I try to tell people all the time, like life is short, life is long, but life is short in the same sense. Because if you look back to 5 years ago, you'd be like, dang, 5 years went by fast. But 5 years is a long time in the same sense of it being 5 years. So
Hmm.
that's I the mental part of it, I like take a lot. I love like the mental, especially when it comes to the black community, black men and women specifically, because I
Hmm.
think we all deal with anxiety, depression, damn near borderline mental breaks, and we just don't know how to deal with them.
Hmm.
And it's not spoken. It's not spoken, not talked about. We have no way to express it. And then when we do express it, it always comes out of either anger or passion. And it's like it just comes out the wrong way. And we're already passionate people. Like black people, we're passionate. And anything that we talk about, you see people on the corner, on the barbershop, screaming about sports, screaming about anything. It's a loud
Hmm.
conversation. Ain't gonna be a fight. We just passionate about what we talk about. You probably had passionate conversation with your friends. Who's the best dancer? Who's the best singer? What music is great? And y'all go back and back and forth, screaming back and forth. And it's just like it's just a passionate conversation. So if we're already emotional, we definitely have to tap into how to control that emotion, how to understand that emotion, and understanding ourselves how to deal with that emotion, which is absolutely dope. Like you do so much. Like how do you do all this? Like how do you fit all this into your schedule?
I honestly don't even know to be perfectly honest with you. I just literally get up and do it. I don't I don't really make plans. I think that's what my remedy is. Um, I don't.
That makes
Get up and do it.
that makes sense.
Right?
Like
Like
seriously, like I
we
don't
spend
have
so
any
much
other
time
way to
planning. We
explain.
just gotta go. We just gotta do it.
Oh, like that really makes sense. Like when I plan stuff out, it usually don't go the way I plan it out. But when I'm just handling shit, it's like I get so
Mm-hmm.
much shit done because I'm just doing shit.
Yep.
Nah, that cracked my head just now.
Mm-hmm.
See, I
Because I
told
used to be the one to write stuff down. Oh, I'm gonna do this day. I'm gonna do this that day. I'm gonna do this day. But not knowing what you're gonna get into the day before that. So what if you come in the house or you just go out? You come in the house 3 o'clock in the morning. You done said you was gonna get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and do something the next day.
fucked your whole schedule up.
You done set
Yeah.
your alarm. Now you put your alarm on snooze for an hour,
Oh,
2 hours.
you know what? I'm gonna throw my event plan out. That shit ain't working.
You can
That shit got a whole bunch of stuff written in it that I ain't even. I'll be looking at that shit like I'm a failure. Like all this shit I had written down in a week, I hardly do nothing. Shit. This shit is a failure. I'm gonna get off of
I'm
work.
telling
I'm gonna
you,
go to the gym.
I found myself just wasting paper, wasting calendars, going to buy calendars. But for what?
That's that's dope. So you have your own event space.
Mm-hmm.
This choreography, a music project, and video around you.
Mm-hmm.
Teach classes. You're a mental advocate. You're probably one of the Avengers.
On
Nah,
the
I don't know
low.
my powers. Y'all know y'all's.
I don't know. I think I got. You know, you know what my power is, and it's crazy. I think my power is. I honestly think I go through shit. Like I'm honestly speaking, I'm the smartest, worst decision making person in the possible world.
That's the power.
I think look like
Okay.
literally like I'm extra like I can plan out something. I know it. Like I know it. And I'll fuck up and make the decision. And I think so like I deal like mental health I'm big on, real
Mm-hmm.
big on reading and everything because I know like I'm hard on myself. So when it comes to grief and when it comes to bad decision making or anxiety or like my fear of just hurting other people around me, I tend to hold on to it. I tend like hold on to it. So like I go through life now trying to watch the potholes. Like I take it just slow. Like I'll just take it slow. Sometimes I won't move. Like I'll stand still before I even make a move, just to make sure it's the right fucking move. Like I've ran across bridges and I've done all that. So it's more like I'm trying to be more aware of all my surroundings because I know I can make decisions. I can affect so many people around me. And sometimes I think we make decisions and we don't understand how we affect people. We may say something to somebody and the way they perceived it may be completely ass backwards or wrong. We didn't mean it that way, you know what I mean? But they took it that way. So I think I'm more
Yeah.
on the aspect of just trying to be under like having a
I
conversation.
mean, I still have to learn that now. You
Mm,
know, in my relationship, you know what I'm saying? I have to learn how to not say things a certain way or the tone of voice that I use. You know what I'm saying? Like it really matters.
it's
You
not
know
as
what I'm
easy
saying?
as it
So,
sounds. It's not as easy. It's not as easy
yeah.
as it sounds. Coming back to apologize and come back to say I was wrong is a process that we
But
got.
mad as hell walking back. Like, all right, bro.
You know what? You know
Be
what?
sick.
I mean, you hungry? You want something to eat? Come on, let's go get
Right.
something to eat. Like, yeah. Well, G wasn't paying attention in the Zoom cut off. I'm gonna just say that and I blame everything on G. I don't.
It's great. I could start it right after he say this.
Oh, you cut me off, G? Nah, but just playing. We talk about just mental health and the importance of it. I'm a big fan of what you do. Like it's like I'm just a huge fan of
Thank you.
everything that you do.
And you know I'm a fan too, man.
Like
Like
Appreciate y'all.
I'm
Appreciate it.
rocking with Lay. I'm rocking with Lay. Like since I met her, I was like, yo, she is mad dope.
there's the point of being dope and then being nice at what you do being dope.
Yeah.
And then nothing is half-assed. Like when someone has the passion and the love of what they do, it's it's not a job. We got jobs you just don't like. And I think that's why you get so much accomplished because you're just doing what you love. And doing what you love, there's no time limit, no pressure, no stress of doing what you love. I think
Bingo.
that's the important thing. I told you I'm smart. Gee, I'm telling you, I'm like a genius up there. If I cut out these fucked up choices, I'd be a gold mine, G.
Nah, you needed those fucked up choices to get you there.
Oh yeah, look, I'm like a year and a half clean right now. Fucked up choices. I'm like in rehab. You know what I mean?
It's good.
Yeah, I make no fucked up choices, G. You know what I mean? I don't answer no DMs, no none of that, G.
Look at that.
Nah, that's growth right there. Like it gets better when like your explore page change.
Fact.
That too.
When your explore page starts showing you like fitness stuff and like music stuff that you like, it's not no like bullshit, like no bullshit like half naked girls twerking and none of that.
You know what?
Or no, just dumb shit.
The temptrists of the internet.
Yeah, I think it is. It's the peace of mind. Like I cherish peace of mind now. I can't put no price on peace of mind, and I think that's just what I desire now. Just a peace of mind. Now you come home, you ain't got no worries. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You ain't gotta worry about no phone call, nobody calling you. Who the fuck is this?
Okay.
I just sleep.
It's freedom.
You know what I mean? I was just watching In the House last night. I was going over In the House, watching In the House. That series is dope. I forgot how In the House was. You know what I mean? Watching the episode with Martin when him and Pam was fighting a rat. I don't care what nobody say. I still cry.
Oh, when they went, not when they went on that vacation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo, I cry listen, I cry on that.
It's a puppy in our room.
Yo, I cry off that part. I cry on the Wayans brothers when Marlon slapped Pop when he thought his mom died. I don't care what nobody. If that ain't the funniest shit in the world to me.
You want to know what's so crazy? I never really got into the Wayans brothers.
You know,
really?
So
it was always on.
Here's the thing.
I mean, I watched a couple of episodes, but I'm talking about something like I can't binge watch it like I binge watch Martin, or like I could binge watch The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, I got both of them on DVD in the crib, like
extended cut.
Right here.
Everything. Listen, I'm talking like so. The Wayans brothers, the first season, they got some parts. The second season is dope. It's like it's always the last season of almost every black sitcom that like it's like okay, we at the last season. Except the Fresh Prince last season was probably like they ended it right.
Yeah.
But I pretty much watch all this. I watch Hanging with Mr. Cooper.
Oh yeah, that's my show. Smart guy.
I'm on this shit. Smart guy. I can't stand Moesha. I cannot watch.
I've seen a couple. I've seen a couple shows. I
love Brandy. I'm only appalled because Brandy is one of my favorite singers. That is my favorite singer, number one. You hear me? Above anybody. I don't care who it is. Brandy, number one on the list.
I like Brandy as an artist. I don't know. I couldn't get into Moesha. Like I can't get into Moesha.
I mean, Moesha was a little cheesy. I ain't gonna lie, a little bit. Yeah. Now that I'm looking at it, when I look at episodes now, I start to think like, they could have did a little different with the episodes.
You know what type of cheesy music the Parkers do? It's some parts of the Parkers like.
Yeah, the Parkers too, but the Parkers is hilarious.
Parker is funny.
Hilarious. Kim is funny as hell.
She's a nutcase.
What shit? The Steve Harvey shows.
Yeah, Steve Harvey show.
Listen, I could watch Steve Harvey show, the Bernie Mac show. I could watch them shit binge watch.
Mm-hmm.
Bernie Mac is a fool. That shit be having me.
Yo, I had to force my nieces and nephews to get into the Bernie Mac show. I was like, yo, y'all gotta watch this.
I be watching like this is part of my like I watch I look I go on YouTube and just YouTube clips and watch clips of this shit over and over again just so I can laugh.
Yo, IG got clips. Like I be getting like random shits on in the Explore page with just full episodes of like the Fresh Prince.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You know what I think? I think the phones listen to us too. You ever be thinking about something in your head and then you go on the internet and it pop up on your
the ad pop up, right?
Like what? Shop now or see more. Or you be like, first of all.
You know, fuck this shit. Should be on Instagram, should be on Facebook. You open your Explore page, should pop up the Explore page. I'm like, hold the fuck up. Like
how many people are
it get
listening
me.
here because
it get me. I bought so much random stuff off of Instagram just because I kept seeing it and I kept thinking about it. And then I don't remember if I thought about it first or did I see it first.
Yeah. Yo, it's real.
Then, like they don't put the idea in my head to buy it.
I bought a bean bag last week just because, like the bean bag chair, because I kept.
Oh my god!
I said, "Oh shit, it's comfortable." I just bought the bean bag chair. You know the fucked up part? The shit set me up because only the cover for the bean bag chair came, and I got to buy the beans for the bean bag. I said, "Oh,
come on!"
Wow! Tell me you didn't order from Wish.
I ordered from Amazon.
Nah, Wish you would have got it like 2 years from now.
For real, I was about to say.
You order from Wish, you gonna wish you got what you ordered. That's the fuck.
Okay.
Yo,
wish you would have never ordered it.
Yo, quarantine hit. I was ordering stuff in March. I got it like October.
From Wish.
You would be the person about.
Yeah, from Wish. I got it. I ordered in March. Got it in October.
Wow.
Because it comes from China.
Wow.
Gee,
and I forgot. It's one of those things where you forgot you ordered it. I don't even know. I'm
pretty sure you ordered it in March and it didn't come until October. I would have forgot too.
But it cost like $5. I bought mad stuff for $5. I bought
for real.
It was like I got like a whiteboard. I got I got a random stand. I think I got like I don't even know. I really don't. I forgot what I bought. But I remember it was $5. I was like, I'm not spending more than $5. I put as much as I can in the cart. It was for like 30 cents.
Oh my god! I can only imagine what you got for $5. They be having stuff up there for 69 cents.
69 cents, son. I got one of my ring lights. I got one of my ring lights from Wish.
Yeah, the shit came the size of a ring pop, small ass ring.
Nah, that the shit that clamp on, onto the top of the phone. That's the one I got. But like, I don't lost that.
Oh, okay.
I think that
see, I got one of those from Five Below though.
Listen, Five Below lit. Listen.
Okay. Love that.
That's where I get my chargers from.
Listen, I don't want Christmas shopping.
I get phone cases. I get screen protectors. Everything from Five Below.
You know what I mean? Christmas.
And they got the throwback candy.
Listen.
Yo, people be laughing at me because I'll be getting my basketball. You got the whole.
Listen, I'll be ready.
For real though.
I gotta have a candy. Yo, Lay, I know you gotta get out of here. I can dead ass talk to you all day about everything. Like, I would like. I'm just trying to figure out. You do so much.
I can't wait till we can be in person.
Yeah, I don't even know what's my favorite like aspect of your artistry. Like, I don't even know like what's my favorite, or if I even have a favorite. Because it's the dance is connected to me watching videos all day. Like, I watch all videos. Like last night, I was watching. Matter of fact, the 2 videos I was watching last night. Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? That's fire. The older throwback video when he's in the park. They in the park with a little joint. They walking around the park holding hands. And Boys the Men on Bended Knee when they were singing in the rain. I felt every nigga. He threw the umbrella. He had the umbrella, said fuck the umbrella, and threw the umbrella. Man, listen. Then he was talking with the deep voice and she was paying and he was mad and he was like, they broke. and she got out the car. He found it back in the park. Yo, listen. I don't know if it's that part, the mental health aspect. I'm such a fan of the acting. I love movies. Like, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis. Like, some of the greatest fucking quotes in my life comes from movies. So like,
Right.
I'm a fan of yours. Like you are the favorite piece of everything that you do. So like, I'm a
My
fan.
God. I don't even know how to take stuff like that because like I'm usually the one always giving people the props and big ups and you know what I mean? Just like giving
Nah,
that to people. So it's
Nah,
like,
you gotta keep going. You don't know who's watching, like who's
like,
who's
oh,
like
absolutely.
admiring.
like you gotta listen. You gotta sometimes you gotta stand on our pedestal. You gotta stand on your pedestal because you've earned like your pedestal was built. It wasn't given to you. You earned it, you built it, and you just keep going up. And more people gonna be reaching out to you. It's probably people reaching out to you just, I need you to do this. I want you to do this. I need you to
You
do
gotta
this.
Right.
you gotta check your spam folder.
That. Right.
Check your spam folder.
I got 6,000 emails right now. I gotta read.
Oh wow. Yeah, check those.
It'd be like one every 400 be a actual email.
I remember
Right.
remember I found this stuff. Somebody wanted to be on a TV show. I'm like, I didn't even fucking see this email that came a month ago. And that's great. Like, that's great. Like, I just
Yeah.
like we're actually gonna have all the info of your. We're definitely gonna get the information for your dance classes because I know a lot of people that actually want to do dance classes just for the health aspect of it. It's a workout.
Right.
You know what I mean? And health has now become even a bigger part of what we're in now.
Mm-hmm.
We've been eating.
Absolutely.
Gee, you got fat on quarantine.
Yo, hey, I lost it. I lost 20 pounds.
Listen, this is what I'm gonna
I
tell
think a
you.
lot of people gain weight
Yeah,
during
Oh yeah.
quarantine.
Gee, stop posting some half naked pics on Instagram.
Yo, I'm happy. I'm saying, yo, like I'm when I say I came out of quarantine with a belly, I was close to 200. I'm
Oh
like,
wow.
yeah, I'm like 174 now.
Wow.
If I can,
Yeah.
I'm gonna
So
report.
I'll be like, yo, I'm showing everything. I'm happy.
I'm gonna report your page next time you do that.
I'm gonna make a new page. I'm gonna keep doing it. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna be like, haters gonna hate.
And I'm gonna report you. I'm gonna just keep reporting. You just.
Oh my God. You gonna have to make hella emails. Start.
I already got him. Like,
Oh yeah, he got like 15 emails.
for each of my DJ names, I got 3 emails for.
Wow.
Going
That's
back,
OD. I thought I had a lot of
from
emails.
2012.
No.
No, I got a lot of emails. Like I could do a free trial for like a year.
Oh, I'm good on that. I don't got time to check all them emails now.
DJ the Prince 1, DJ the Prince 1 2, DJ the Prince 1 3.
All you gotta do is add another number to it.
Yeah. 1 2 3 4.
Yo, that's not cool. It's OD.
But yo, it's been wonderful talking to you. I can't wait to get in person. We're actually planning something dope. We're planning we're gonna rent out a space where we're gonna have a round table,
Okay.
mental health round table with men and women to discuss like the difference. Like, I'm trying to create a space where men and women, the opposite sex, even the same sex, when it comes to relationships, because most of the time I feel that when it comes to relationship problems, we don't hear the other person. We only we listen to respond and not listen to understand. So I just want a space where adults, we can just talk and you can just hear and you can just listen to what the other person. Most times the other person can be telling you clearly what they need and you're just responding. And if it's simple. Most stuff that we hear later on, we be like, it was that simple.
Yep.
And I think
Trust
that's
me. I go
definitely,
through it every day.
yeah, listen, that's literally my life story. Like, I am the rise and fall of a good man. I'm gonna tell you this from the jump. Like, this is my, like, I understand so much more shit after I go through it. I just want to help other people out. Like, it's simpler. It's simpler than what we see, than what we make it seem. It's 1 2 3. But and we've done a round table before, and we've gotten amazing feedback. We've gotten amazing things. COVID has really stopped us from doing it, but this is something I'm really passionate about. So we're definitely gonna send you an invite to do this. It's gonna be a dope thing. Like I'm gonna set it up. We're gonna have G gonna be DJing with a shirt on. The shirt
Yo,
off while you
let the summer open jackets, open jackets.
No, you
Man, trust me, I'm definitely open and down for that. Like anything dealing with that,
Yeah.
I don't mind at all. Like, because like I said, I'm always learning, I'm always growing. You know what I'm saying? I always tell people too, even though I'm a teacher, I'm a student 1st.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you never stop learning anything.
Never stop.
Never be like you. Don't forget, you crack my head with the just do it. I don't even know why it was that as clear as it made me seem just now.
Just do it. Especially if you know the next day you probably don't even have a real anything to do. You know what I'm saying? When you wake up, literally just start off, read something. And then when you read something, I guarantee you're gonna figure out something else to do. You know what I'm saying? Pray. After you pray, go smoke something if you smoke. Guarantee you that the wake and bake, oh, you're gonna figure out something to do, you're gonna go eat. Then if you go eat, what else? You know what I'm saying? Like it
Yeah.
just, you know what I'm saying, it just flows.
Just get in motion, let it flow.
Mm-hmm.
Like with the kung fu, what Bruce Lee say, you have to be like water.
Yes. Flow.
Say, I watch the kung fu movies too. I'll be on it. I'll be on it. Yeah, I watch the kung fu movies too. You have to be like water. What?
Yeah, I'm done.
I watch the kung fu movies too.
Yeah.
Remember, he kicked son, he jumped on son neck, cracked son. Oh, he broke son neck. Fuck son
Nah,
up.
yo, my uncle used to have all the bootlegs. Every kung fu movie you could ever think of. He had the whole bootleg set up.
I hated watching kung fu movies only because sometimes the mouth don't match.
I got past that shit.
After a while,
we was looking at the action. I said,
look, when he stepped through and kicks on the chest in slow motion, he kicked him in his chest, son bleeding out his nose. Well, he kicked him hard. Like you
word up.
Kicked him hard. But yo, it's been an amazing interview. I know you got so
absolutely
much stuff to do. We're definitely gonna set up everything. We appreciate you. And
appreciate you guys.
We appreciate you. And everything will be up on our page. All of this, all your information. You're a fan of us. G posts and G makes sure we support 1,000%.
Mm-hmm.
So like
my
G,
boy.
You too. G, like I don't like you that much, but I love you. On the same thing.
Oh.
Now I mean you're the hardest, easiest person to get in contact with in the world.
Nah, that's
that
true,
makes
man.
sense.
That's true. Yo, the Apple Watch, it helped. Cause at least now, like you get the notification, you could come back to the phone. But like sometimes my phone just be like I'll put it down during the day and I won't touch it for like 5 hours.
I'm surprised you ain't lose it yet.
I mean, I connected it to my wallet, so like I'm like I gotta keep. That's what's making me like keep it tight. Cause I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what it is, but I know it's close.
Yeah, man. Listen, man. Gee, you make me tired just talking about it. But it's been wonderful. So we'll definitely be back. It's been another episode of Bully Season, and bang bang. Appreciate you.
All right, peace.
Peace out.
Peace out.